Hello guys, my name is Wlisses and I will go to make my final presentation at FISC. So I started in FISC with 2016 with the initial intuitive of improving my school performance, which was not good, as well as knowing a new language. So now I'm going to talk about one of the most important sports in the world, the soccer. So currently the soccer have origins and dates back 5,000 years in China, where the Chinese soldiers assembled the teams to kick the head of defeat enemies. Players on the same team should pass the ball upright without letting it to fall to the ground, and they had the goal of the turning in the ball in the small net. So over time, the heads were replaced by little balls with hair. The motive I don't know, but more later and centuries later in Japan, the game was more similar to the current soccer. Usage of field of 200 meters. The soccer has 80 players. No, the soccer has 16 players, 8 for side. However, physical contact is prohibited. More later, in Italy, the players took advantage of the games to put all the injured out, and we as know as Gioco del Calcio. So, and has 27 players for a team until the game was banished by the violence. More later, and in England, in 1885, the modern soccer appeared. The rules were stabilized, and the first championship was played 3 years later. And the British spread the sport around the world. Soccer, and is a sport that two teams with 11 players per side, and the goal to score is as many goals as possible. It's so simple, but it's not. But that's what makes soccer incredible. It's unpredictability. So, soccer in Brazil. Yet in England, the Brazilian Charles Miller wanted to know the passionate sport and know for soccer when we returned to Brazil. And Miller brought in your suitcase a uniform and a ball. He has organized that match with employees of two companies, and the rest you should ready now. Soccer has become a popular in the world in Brazil, and the king of sport is Brazilian, the King Pelé. Brazil, we won 5 cups, and our players are among the best in the world. For example, we have Neymar Jr., Pelé, Ronaldo, Romário, Kaká, Dida, Rogério Ceni, and a lot of others. So, according to FIFA, around 270 million people play soccer in the world. And the great soccer competitions are organized by the different soccer entities every year. Among them, the example Champions League, Libertadores, and World Cup. Um, this sport is popularized among the masses of poor workers, but it's also a billion segment that moves a lot of money in the world. This become more clear with the seed investment by the clubs and companies, we mainly in the players. Um, so examples we can to mention the Brazilian player Neymar, who is only the third the third highest paid player in the world, earning something around $95.5 million a year. It's a lot of money. And the second player is Cristiano Ronaldo, and he earning something around to 117 million dollars for year. In the first player, the first the first highest paid player in the world is Lionel Messi, and he earned something around $132 million for year. It's incredible. It's a lot of money. Now, I'm going to talk about one of these great players. I'm choosing Neymar because it's a Brazilian player. Um, his full name is Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. He's a Brazilian footballer considered one of the greatest in the history. He was born in Mogi das Cruzes, São Paulo, on February and 5, 1992. In the age of 11 years, he was already drawing the attention of football experts. He started to play soccer on the Portuguesa Santista indoor soccer team in 2003, and he was hired by Santos Football Club, and in 2009, and he made his professional debut. So, about your Neymar career, in 2013 he was signed by Barcelona, and in his presentation, the play was received by 56,000 people in Camp Nou, the Barcelona stadium. In Barcelona, Neymar stayed for 4 years and played 186 matches and scored 105 goals. In the year 2017, he performed at Parc des Princes Stadium of play for Paris Saint-Germain. And it was in Paris Saint-Germain the player won the title of the most expensive player in the world, costing around $259 million. In relation to titles, Neymar has 24 team titles and 23 personal titles. This is Neymar, the best Brazilian player in the actually. So, in my conclusion, I come to thank everyone in the Facebook group who helped me in this trajectory, and I'm very grateful to English for the new life experience, for the new knowledge, and I gained it. English has opened up many opportunities in my life, and I'm sure it will continue to open. Thank you very much. I'll thank you so much. I don't have words for describe the moment, but thank you everyone. Thank you Fisk. Thank you Danny. Thank you Marcos, and thank you. This is my final presentation. Bye bye.